This is a place of great power. Here is forged the hammer to which all other hammers must yield. Broker and Sindri had made two gifts that outshone the works of the sons of Vivaldi. Now they meant to make their masterpiece. Mjolnir, Giant's Bane, a hammer that could level mountains, that never missed its mark when thrown, and always returned to the hand of its owner. A third time they set about the forge. It had to be kept at exactly the right temperature for their work to be perfect. And yet again, Loki visited as a fly. So desperate to make Broker fail, he bit the dwarf's eye harder than any fly had ever bitten before. This time, he did not fail. The hammer was flawed, the handle a fraction too short. Yet even so, we judged the work of Sindri and Broker superior. Loki lost his bet, and his head was forfeit. Few would have mourned the death of Loki. But of course, the trickster found a way to go back on his word. A tale for another time, perhaps.
No. Oh, shit. Just let me go. I'm no threat. Please, I have a family.
Don't you dare fall. I got 3 pieces of silver that says you'll last longer than your mates.
No. You go ahead and fall. I've got double or nothing riding on this. You!
Steady now. You're all right.
Oh, thank the gods! I couldn't last much longer. Bless you, High One. Bless you and all your kin.
I wasn't the only High One today, huh?
Too soon for jokes, but I thank you. Find me in the Jörðeikr shelter if you can get past the hedonists, and I'd like to give you a gift. These giants, there's more of them, you know? They spoke of a leader, a hideout maybe, east of Skidblanir Smiða, sounded like. Ring any bells?
I will think on it. Perhaps I will seek out this leader and see to it they bother no one else.
Do feel free to boot them off a very tall height, High One, should you wish. At any rate, I seek the solid ground of the Jörðeikr shelter. Farewell.
The dwarf. I know the place they spoke of. Impressed with the craft of the dwarven smiths, Loki sent them to fashioning great gifts he could bring to Asgard and win back the favor he had lost. Skidbladnir, best of all ships, beloved by the wind, big enough to carry all of Asgard's finest into battle. Small enough to fit into a pocket. This would be Freya's gift, and it pleased him well. With such gifts, would Loki find forgiveness? My brother always knew how to win hearts. To him, it was almost as easy as breaking them. I should be cautious around here. Victim stone. Could be useful.
Obey your master, or I'll melt you into a sword, you bastard!
It can't be. Gulenworthy?
Dwarven junk. Nothing but scrap metal that thinks it's alive.
There, Gulenworthy. You're all right. You're all right. I'm here now. And I'm in need of your aid. Come, old friend. I am your master now.
Get away! Away! Peace off! Get away from me! Off! Off! Go! It's someone else! Sod off, the lot of you! Go! Go!
Are you harmed?
I was going to ask you the same. I live thanks to you. You fought with more bravery than I could muster.
I have had a lot of practice.
I'd give you something in thanks, but I must have dropped my pack while I tried to get away.
Find safety. That will be reward enough.
Nonetheless, I'd like to give you something. If you know of the Grainhellir shelter, cave full of huge crystals, stop by and see me. The animals, you know? I swear I heard them speak. Thought I was going mad, until I saw they were Jotnar. They said something about regrouping with their pack, on a black beach, west of Sudra Milna, I think. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm not sure, but I may seek out this black beach and see what they spoke of.
Be on your guard, and thank you again. Maybe I'll see you at the Grainhellir shelter.
area's off limits.
What's drawn Loki's eye there?
What? Damn troll magic. This was then the curses holding underneath the Mars armor.
Miss me, you steaming stack of shit! Untie me and I'll let this slide. And believe me, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Got a gob on, ain't he? Be a shame if someone put an arrow through it. Drop this idiot down!
Lucky they were terrible archers.
Aye, and I'm lucky you're a far better fighter than these pieces of shit, High One. A fine display of your prowess. If you'll permit me, I'd repay your kindness. But these bastards burnt my pack to ashes. Stop by the Jorðegger shelter, and I'll find you something.
Should I find myself there, then why not?
If you seek a more formidable foe, this lot was saying their leader's not far. Reckon you could do us all some good and get rid of them. They kept saying something about 2 golden peaks in the east. Must be somewhere between them, I'd guess.
Between 2 golden peaks in the east. Most curious.
Aye. Well, you find them, you send my regards, yes? And by regards, I mean you lop off their head, yes? In any case, find me at the Jorðegger shelter. Can't promise I'll be sober, but it'd be good to see you again.
Another clue. I think I know of where they speak.
don't want more trouble.
must be nearby. What are they looking at? There must be something. A runic symbol. The shelter must be close. This way will take me to the dwarves. The dwarf mark. They must be in hiding nearby. Must be close to a shelter. This points the way to a dwarven shelter. I must be close to a shelter. There's a shelter not far from me. If Baldur were here, he would surely find wonder in these crystals. He has a child's innocence, my boy. I pray he has it still after all of this. These dwarves, I need them. Though it chafes me to admit it. Be gracious, Avi. Humble and patient. The dwarf mark. I must be in hiding here.
If only King Daystar was still alive, we wouldn't be stuck down here.
Greetings, Harvey. Looking for some work, yes? Prada offers much to choose from. Back anytime. Pretty please.
I can imagine I am back in my favorite tavern in Uldar. Oh, sweet mead, dry ale, pickled acorns.
Here comes another one. No, don't worry. I'll be careful this time. Yes, no need to remind me. Oh, it was only a little blood.
Who are you talking to?
Shh, shh, shh. He can hear us. I'm speaking to no one, good sir. Take a seat. Let me get my needles and blades. You found a new design for me.
You spoke of voices when none are to be heard. Are you moon-touched?
Voices? The very idea that crystals can talk, and that they would be speaking to me. It is you who is mad for even suggesting it.
I made no mention of crystals.
Ah, That's because they don't talk to you. You're not special.
I think you have been down here a very long time. What have you got for me today?
Anything else?
I might just try elsewhere.
Working so hard that even McAllister's have blisters.
Oh, Anasia! Me oh my! Oh, you weren't followed, were you?
Songs of my deeds follow me. My enemies do not.
Well, if you're sure. Not many know this place, not even the other dwarves. That's how we'd like to keep it.
You prize your secrecy here, even more than other dwarves I've met.
Well, of course. They'd only just discovered this place when the invasion began. Those of us nearby were herded in quick. Best thing we can do now is to keep our heads down. Don't need strangers going in and out, bringing who knows what to our door.
I am no friend to Muspel or Jotun.
Glad to hear it. See that it stays that way. Anything else? Speak up!
Enough of this.
My eyes, I can imagine I am back in my favorite tavern in Uldar. Good sweet mead, dry ale, pickled acorns.
Who goes there?
I am Havi, Lord of Asgard.
You're a long way from home. Or the Aesir now invading us as well. Jailer of Ivaldi.
Ivaldi owes me his freedom. Where is he? I would speak with him.
Be my guest. I assume you know the way to Helheim.
He's dead. How?
How else? Or do you need both eyes to see the Muspels everywhere? That was uncalled for. Walk with me. I am Gudborg, leader of this shelter. Or what remains of it now Ivaldi is gone. He was trying to make contact with the other shelters. There was an ambush, Glod's soldiers, and something else. Something worse. A creature of fire and fury. It devoured Ivaldi whole.
No doubt bred in Surtur's dungeons. Perhaps with Loki's aid, before I could make him my captive.
You and your captives. Regardless, Uldar fell soon after Ivaldi did. Our mines and miners, any survivors now serve Glod.
Is that name meant to mean anything to me?
Glod is Surtur's bastard son, half Muspel, half Jotun. A nightmarish being, capable of tearing a dwarf in two.
An unthinkable end for anyone, whether warrior or otherwise.
I saw it with my own eyes. I still see it when I try to sleep.
And yet, Glod has not simply slaughtered your people. He needs your miners. To what end?
The invaders hunger for secrets buried deep in the ground. Ancient relics. The Muspels place great importance in them.
And how do you know this?
Enough, Javi. We have suffered enough. Now I must endure all these questions.
Aid me with your knowledge, and I shall strike a blow against Glad and all Muspels.
In Uldar, we had someone gathering information for us. The miner, Frithjofr. He's been silent for days now, which is unlike him. Probably dead for all I know.
Anything sought by the Muspels must be mine. Where was Frithjofr last seen? Perhaps I can find him.
There is a house in Uldar. Its owners killed by Muspels long ago. There we would exchange messages with him.
This house. How do I find it?
It's the tallest house in the Jewelers District by the city's south gate. Just look for the gold in the streets. You'll see.
Frithjofr may be the key to obtaining these relics Surtr seeks. I must find him.
Do as you must, Lord of Asgard. I have too many burdens of my own to worry about yours as well.
I don't want to complain, but there is far too much work.
I'd ask that if you have no plans to be of use to us, then continue on your path. My people need me.
That's a matter of time before Glad finds us.
Ah, an outsider. Tell me, stranger, have you seen any heaps of dwarven bodies piled high, Muspels reaving the land, ruined villages?
Well, there have been...
As I thought. The invasion is nothing but a fiction, dreamed up by our rich masters so they can add to their wealth. Well, two can play at that game. Many rare gems lie unguarded while we hide underground. Bring them to me, and I will see you well rewarded.
You do not believe there has been an invasion?
Control, young Aesir. It's all about control. If you aren't a shepherd, you're a sheep.
But you could simply go outside and see for yourself.
I don't need to. It's already plain as day. Well, don't tell me you've fallen for it too.
The Muspels I've slain were no lie. And I've seen more dead dwarves than I can count.
Oh, no! Yeah, you're one of them, aren't you? Oh, spare me your falsehood, serpent tongue. The truth cannot be denied.
Here, more gemstones for your collection.
See? How can there be an invasion with so many gems lying around?
Here, more gemstones for your collection.
You're very useful. For a foreigner.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Close my eyes, I can imagine I am back in my favorite tavern in Uldar. Oh, sweet mead, dry ale, pickled acorns.
Get us in trouble.
Here to help.
Here to lend a hand.
Hello again.
I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me. Here. I know it's not much. A small gift in thanks for saving me from those beasts.
I need no reward, but this is more useful than you may think. Thank you. More of these Jotun leaders live. I should do something about that.
Why are you here?
Oh, good day there. May fortune shine upon you as it has on me.
You're very light of heart, considering the plight of your people.
Oh, it's a tragedy, no doubt. But life's about searching for that glimmer of gold. I'm happier here than I ever was before.
I would welcome a glad tale. I've been few enough of late.
I'm a blacksmith. Good as any man. But you try telling that to them up there. If you don't have hairy forearms and a beard, they'll go somewhere else. Business was bad. No one gave me a chance. Thought a woman's hammer toil was inferior. Those clod-brained dunces. Then, the invasion. We fled to this shelter, and I'm the only smith down here. Are they paying attention now? You bet they are. The finest armor, the sharpest swords. They sing the praises of Elgar the Smith now.
Just sad so many had to die for them to see it. Need anything else?
Farewell.
Did anyone follow you? What are you doing here?
We must leave while we still have the chance. But where do we go?